Namaste, Pisces. How are you today? I hope everything is going well. I love you guys. And of course, as we started out, this reading will be for Pisces. And we're going to start out with hello to my buddies back here. We got Wani, Franklin, and Daffodil, the babies. Today is Monday, October 14th, and the moon is fully in Pisces. So, let's talk about Pisces. Pisces is the gas station between death and life, or the gas station between life and death. We're always in the womb, right? We got Uranus. Big, bad, broad expansion, unconventional ideas, bringing old ideas together with new ideas. 10, completion. We've got Sagittarius, fire, aiming, hitting the mark. Pisces, so your mind has been expanded, and whatever thoughts that you've been having or thinking about ending things, you have been hitting the mark. Because you know in endings there's new beginnings. And what's Pisces all about? But death and rebirth and death. And so with that being said, I'm going to pull out a few charms here. And I want to talk about the Piscean age. We've just left the Piscean age, right? And moved into the age of Aquarius. And Pisces is 12 in the astrological chart. But guess what? All of a sudden, the Spirit says the first should be last and the last should be first. And I thought, oh my God, we could look at Pisces as the true beginning of the new age because of the complete engastation of death. You know, I don't like to use it, but the death of Jesus, the death of Buddha, the death of a lot of things around the world, the death of the ancient intelligences, the death of hiding or beginning to hide information, the death of information, the death of knowledge, the death of wisdom, and it began to be a bloodbath of death across the land, war and turmoil. You know, everybody wanting to take everybody's land, kingships forming, governments forming. I'm going to get mine before, and if I get mine, it doesn't matter after that. I'm going to take care of me and mine, and those left on the outside will just have to deal with it. And so, Pisces, you gave birth to the age of Aquarius. Yeah, which would be, if we were doing last to first and first to last, then Aquarius would be number 2, where the energy starts flowing, where we learn about our emotions, where we move from death into life. Cheers, Pisces. Cheers. Giving birth at the end of the age of Pisces, giving birth to Aquarius. The child of Pisces is definitely Aquarius because Pisces was a hard life, hard world. We remember it from past lives, right? It lasted 2,400 years. And it was pretty rough before Pisces too. Let's see, what would that have been? Aries, war. If we went backwards to come back around. Yeah, so here we have a lot of broken hearts happened in the age of Pisces. We lost some wonderful people, a lot of war, a lot of crusades, a lot of takeovers, a lot of theft of ancient intelligent information, and then the wealthy turning their backs, right? And so what happened? Out of that we learned love, and we're busting out into the age of Aquarius. It kind of started in this And, it's been going on, but we really noticed it in the 40s. We got some outlandish people through the 20s to the 40s, occultists that came out into the light to let us see. And who, Lester Crowley, I don't know, God, what was the other? Jack White. There are a few occultists that I read about. I do not work in occultism, but we really do need to know what we're up against, right, Pisces? And we are up against the elitist occultists who have been running the world for the last 2,400 years, and even longer. Even longer, they've been managing it. So, anyway, with that being said, please bear with me, Pisces. My name is Celestial Farm Girl, and if you've liked what I said so far, please like, share, and subscribe. We're not going to go too far into it, Pisces. We're going to talk just a little bit about, what's going on in the world, what's going on with Pisces. So we're giving birth, Pisces. You're basically, the parent of giving birth to the age of Aquarius, to the star. Because what does Pisces swimming in but the universe? Right? We're all connected. Everything's connected. And Pisces represents that. Okay, let's draw an archetype and see what the Spirit has to say. Agape. Agape. Gosh, I can't remember exactly what we got. 50, 60, 72. If I remember, agape is like a gate. Opening up something, being able to see the truth of something. And so I believe that the first is last, and we cannot rule Pisces out as being the mother, father, life and death of giving birth to the age of Aquarius. That would make Pisces number 1. That would make Aquarius number 2, and then we would turn around and go the other way if we did, okay? I don't know. Has anybody ever thought of that before? Anyway, here is agape. Devotion, unconditional love. Okay, Pisces, you might be feeling some devotion and unconditional love. What if, instead of putting yourself at the center of your spiritual practice, you put God, Goddess, or nature at the center? How would this change your approach? This makes so much sense, because if you look up at the big old sky and you start looking at the astrological signs and the planets, you'll realize that that's just one big Rolex. We live in one big Rolex clock. It is amazing, and like clockwork, it is perfectly timed and complete. That does not happen by accident. Nature is that which is all around us. Everything. Okay, Pisces, you would know this though, right? So, such is the energy of agape. It is alive when we are in awe and wonder, our breath taken away by the sacred force that surrounds us and asks for nothing in return. This card can indicate a spiritual initiation that stretches your capacity to love and serve. You sense the earthly as the heavenly, and vice versa. Such an initiatory moment can appear in any form, and like a healing balm to the modern soul, its effects last a lifetime. The agape card may also suggest you reassess what you worship every day. Consciously or unconsciously, what are you elevating? Where does the sacred ladder you climb ultimately lead to? When you're in the light, you have service and reverence, honor and joy. And if you're in the dark, you're spiritual bypassing righteousness. Spiritual bypassing and righteousness. children's choirs from around the world. Go deeper into the children's choirs from around the world. Okay, Pisces. And sure enough, if we looked at it and there was a birth given, it would be of a childlike nature, right? At this point, because Aquarius is just getting started. So Aquarius isn't even setting up yet, right? If we looked at Aquarius as if it were a baby, it wouldn't even be setting up yet. We'd still be coddling and nursing that baby, right? Right, Pisces? So you have just given birth to something, perhaps a baby, an idea, a conception. In a process of birthing something new into your life, Pisces. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, we got a celebration, a broken heart, then a war sigil, and then a cat with its back turned, a heart, the ending 10, aiming for something out of this world. Oh, you got intuition, the unicorn. You got the unicorn, Pisces. Your intuition is itching. Your head is itching. There's something going on in there that you want to share. Let's ask Gaia what's going on. Make sure you give to yourself, Pisces, and don't let none take from you that you're not happy to give. If you don't feel happy in giving, Pisces, you must say no and set a boundary. I just got that. Because you're very sensitive. You're very loving, kind, gentle. You overgive, and then you get pissed off. So before you get pissed off, Pisces, before you overgive too much, you want to set up a boundary in order to give yourself time to rest and relax. And we have here heaven and earth. Spirit says that you are capable of creating your heaven right here on earth, Pisces. Your beautiful sensitivity is a benefit to everyone, especially yourself. And in order for you to cultivate that which you're looking for, your courage, your strength, and your ability to say no is just one boundary away. That's the beginning. One boundary away, Pisces. And you begin to learn how to say no. You are a child of God, the golden child. Peace, love, intuition, gentleness, sensitivity, bright, shiny, all wrapped up in swaddling clothes. That's beautiful. Yes, we're going to take that. So to protect your inner child, Pisces, saying no means you love yourself, especially in situations that are exhausting you. You absolutely want to be able to open this throat chakra, imagining it opening and speaking your authentic truth. See this in your mind's eye of intuition. It says here you've got intuition. Your cup is full, which means, the Holy Spirit is with you. And practice in the mirror. Practice in the mirror how you would say no, how you want to say no, how you want no to come across. Saying no is good. I used to hate the word no, but I have realized that no means I love me, and I have to choose me sometimes in order to recoup, regain my momentum, in order to process what I've been through, or however that goes, okay? And protect your inner child from being exhausted, afraid, stressed out, or worried. God says you're the hero of your own story. And you know it. Even though you're a Pisces, a water sign, you got fire in you. And that fire is wanting to protect not just yourself, and it does protect you. This tells me you are a protector, and you also protect others as well as protecting your inner child and your heaven on earth. Yeah, there ain't no messing around. That guy, that woman, this is a woman, a divine feminine who protects her inner child and her heaven on earth. And she's in love with her life, and she practices her boundaries and keeps her energy protected. Look at this. Wisdom. Way to go, Pisces. Way to go. Smart, whether divine feminine or divine masculine. This here is a divine masculine. So it could be a divine feminine or a divine masculine protecting their inner child, or both, or many. Many out in a collective are beginning to watch over their spiritual life, their inner world, making sure that it's, their energy is high, and that masculine and feminine's, Pisces, even your fish, Pisces stands for masculine and feminine, life and death, light and dark, rebirth and death, and da da da. You get it. You know it. Three of Swords. This is all about learning. This is about enough knowledge in your data bank that you really can't be fooled. This is about being capable of understanding other people's actions before they are capable of tricking you. This means you're very wise and knowledgeable about a lot of things that are going on in the world, and you're capable of taking, 1, 2, 3 and equaling 6. Yeah. You understand what's going on. You know the difference between good and evil. Now that's good wisdom to have, right, Pisces? Yeah, that's very interesting reading. That is wonderful information to have. And we have here masculine, feminine, and then I've been getting this card a lot in my breaks, and so I hope you want to watch out for yourself. Hopefully there ain't no one out there trying to betray or steal or take something from you that you love. So pray up, balance out, keep a good head, and sometimes we gotta play games so that we turn out to be the winners. We gotta think like a Sigma. Yeah, we got to retire down, back into our room. We got to gain wisdom, knowledge, read up on what we're doing, and have a rebirth. We're born knowing more. Actually, this makes me think of occult knowledge for whatever reason. Somebody out there may study the occult. Somebody out there may be wise in darker spiritual ways. I don't know, but maybe they're having a death and rebirth at this time, Pisces. And what's this rebirth about? What's the death and rebirth about? Rebirth into, or this might be somebody you know going through a death and a rebirth. It's about a 10 of Waters. It's about finding our precious emotions, about finding happiness and joy, even in the rough times. It's about letting the things that don't really matter bounce and roll off our back like a duck. It's about coming to terms with life as it is and being emotionally happy with everything you have, Pisces. Just love life, love yourself, love life, love God, love creation, healing, growth for Pisces, and pray be all of us in this new world we're coming into these new dimensions, into higher knowledge, into higher wisdom. Hey, that's integrity, baby. Okay, with that, Pisces, this was a beautiful read. Beautiful read. If you like this, please like, share, subscribe, and give me a yell if you got anything to say. Love you. Bye-bye.